Hello and welcome to Tales from the Backlog. My name is Steve Boshier and I've just remembered that I'm a scumbag. If you don't know this channel, this is Shadows of Archonia, where we play all sorts of tabletop role-playing games. On Friday nights, we have our in-person show in the other room, where we do ongoing stories in various games. Right now we're in Shadow Dark. We're about to do episode 11 of Shadows of the Abyss, run by our good friend Alan, which Yuri and I play in. And on Mondays, like tonight, we have this show called Tales from the Backlog, where we try out all sorts of different games in a remote setup like the one you see before you, with a rotating cast of players. We're back for our third session in EZD6, the Four Horsemen. EZD6, of course, being the great best-selling game by friend of the channel, DM Scotty, and the Four Horsemen being the great hack for that game by other friend of the channel, Carl Agius. And we are having a great time in it. But we had to take a break in November due to illness. We never got to play our third of three. So we're back for that, and we've added 3 more the next 3 weeks, so we'll see you for those. If you like what we do on this channel, you can come talk to us in our Discord. There's a link to that below the video. Whether you're watching it on Twitch or YouTube, you will find it there. I'm also putting it in the chat on both channels, or both platforms, if you're watching live. I see Chris in the YouTube chat. Chris ran ICRPG Operation Noir for us last week. Prior to that, well, what were we doing? For 3 weeks, we did The Wild Sea, run by Dean. And now, like I said, we're back to EZD6, the Four Horsemen, run by Cindy over there. So yeah, join us in our Discord, or if you really want, you can join us on the Patreon, which will help support the channel, help us increase the production value of both shows. We were able to make a major upgrade to our lighting and sound setup on Friday nights, thanks in part to the generosity of our patrons. And, you know, also we paid for a lot of it ourselves because we don't have that many patrons, but the patrons helped. And if you want to join them, you can do so at patreon.com/Shadows of Archonia. There's a link below the video. And what else do I have to say? Nothing. I think that's it. Cindy, tell us what we're doing.
Well, when we left off, everybody was in the graveyard having a grand time, playing with dead bodies.
Yeah.
Always something strange going on in Dornfeld. We're in Germany, the Bavaria area, and we're actually going to back up a little bit and have Ernst and Yuri, what's your character's name again?
Brother Franz.
Brother Franz. I have them back at the captain's office, and Chris in the graveyard. But before that, we'll do a little bit of a recap since it's been a bit. Chris, you said you watched it. Do you want to do a little recap?
Sure. How far back do you want me to go?
Oh, just do a little synopsis.
Okay.
You don't have to go back. Don't go all the way back to Stallbrook. Just this little place.
Sure. So we were hired by somebody to come into town, and we were looking for missing children. We've since found that the mayor or whoever runs the town is a jackass, pompous, and probably guilty. The doctor that saved us from the mumps is in town, and he was helping me, or is going to be helping me with some dead body searching. His brother was the Hangman, right?
His father-in-law.
His father-in-law is the Hangman, who is accused of killing this woman whose body I'm currently interested in. Yeah, that's a great look there, Steve. Thanks.
Just phrasing.
Ernst and brother Franz are off questioning, I think it was the captain of the guard.
Yeah.
To find out what's been going on in this really shitty town. There's a mine that is only really working because some lady is like paying the miners out of her own pocket. And it was sort of insinuated that the children started going missing roughly when this mine was going on. But the guy that opened the mine is also dead.
Right. That actually is the one part I rewatched today. That guy died a month, and a month later, the first disappearance happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd I do? Pretty good?
Good, yep. I mean, that about sums it up.
I do have the letters that Cindy sent me to put on screen last time, so I know that the person who hired us was Chamberlain Schmidt-Hapson, and the town is called Dornfeld.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got.
Yep. And it is definitely a shitty town. It's dying. Lots of people have left. Lots of empty houses and buildings. But like anywhere, there's people that just want to try to keep it alive for whatever reason. So let's start off in the graveyard, I think. You've discovered some clues with the help of the Medicus and the Hangman. Did you have anything else that you wanted to search or ask about?
Let me think here. Okay, so the scars around her neck were not rope burn, but we thought it was done by a scarf, and that she was pregnant.
Yeah.
Is the fetus with her in the body, or has it been...
Yeah, it's there.
Okay. And it looks normal?
It's normal.
Okay.
Nothing weird about that.
Right. Then no, I think I'm okay with that information.
Okay. You hear some footsteps coming. Several sets of footsteps. And some of them are coming from around the front of the church where you had met Father Matthias.
Okay.
And he is coming with about 4 citizens that have various implements like a hoe and a pitchfork, whatever. He's also coming with, oh gosh, what's that guy's name? He's coming with the nephew of the captain. I think his name is Emil. Or something like that. I can't actually remember. I think his name was Emil. And they're approaching you with purpose.
Lynch mob.
And at about the same time, you also feel this little tug on your pant leg.
Okay, I will look in the direction of the tug.
You see this, the light is dimming at this point. So you see this little hand, like, pointing down towards the dirt, towards the coffin and the dirt area.
Okay.
It's just pointing in that direction.
All right. Can I sort of bend over and look closer? I'll take a knee.
Yeah, you have just enough time if you want to try to get that before anybody sees you trying to grab anything.
Yes, please.
So you can do that real quick, no problem. If you want to look, what it is it's like a small burlap, not real small. It's not huge though, but you can hide it pretty quickly if you want to.
Okay. Yeah, I'll sort of shove it maybe in like the space between my back and the backpack.
Okay. Do you want to do anything else while they're approaching?
I think I'll just feign sort of finishing up whatever prayer that I told the father I was going to do.
You also start hearing some more footprints coming like from out of the trees. So there's like 3 more people coming from that direction too.
Okay.
And as he approaches, of course, the Medicus and the Hangman, they notice also, and they turn around. And Father Matthias's demeanor has completely changed. His body is like rigid. His face is red. And he points at you and he says, "Defilers! Sinners of the flesh! How dare you! Get down on your knees and repent of your sins! How dare you defile this grave! Are you witches and warlocks? Emil, what are you going to do about this?"
I'm just going to start chuckling. And I'm going to use that.
More.
Sorry?
That infuriates him more.
Yeah, good. I'm going to use sort of that distraction of me laughing to sort of dust off my hands. I had used chalk to draw the Mars symbol on it.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'll just brush it off. Zutalo man, are you crazy? We are just making sure that you have the right killers.
What do you... Emil, arrest these defilers! And Emil points to the mob, basically, that's with him and nods his head, and they come to arrest you. And Ritter says, what is the meaning of this? Are you insane?
I am pretty sure I have the backing of the court, so if you want to arrest me, feel free, but I'm pretty sure there will be some powerful beings that will come to be seeing you very soon.
Emil is a pretty short man, but he acts as if he's a bigger man, or he tries to. He says, "You have no business digging up graves in my city. I am on watch tonight. And if you have no papers to prove that you are allowed to be here, then I am going to take you away to the cells."
We do have the papers, of course.
Then let me see them.
The mayor was given them. I think
Did you guys give them to the mayor, or do you have them on your person?
Whoever that guy was that we talked to for a long time.
Yeah.
Was he the mayor?
Basically. Yeah. Well, I am not disturbing the mayor in his sleep.
Well, then go ahead and take me, and I'll kneel down and like put my hands out so that I'm trying to make it look like I'm making his job easy for him. So rather than having to get like a stool to get handcuffs on me, I'm like getting down to his level.
He just kind of sneers, and Ritter says, "You're making a big mistake." And he's like, "Shut up, Ritter. Everybody knows you killed this poor woman." And Matthias is just shaking in the background, and he keeps glancing over at the coffin and looking at the ground and just
Well, get it
Tears
over
are falling
with.
from his eyes. So
My knees are getting sore being at your level.
yeah, they're binding you with rope.
Okay.
That's what they've got. They don't have shackles in this town. And they march you around the front to the trail. It's basically a little road in the town where there's a little cart they put you in, and then you guys are heading off down that trail.
Okay.
So meanwhile, in that cart, it's Emil and a couple other guys are in there, and they're removing anything that you have. Backpacks, weapons. They're taking all that from you guys. Sure. At the guard captains, I'll give you guys, let's see. Let me take a look at something real quick. You guys can have another opportunity if you wanted, if you had any other questions for her that you thought of.
I don't think she was very helpful when we did have questions. She didn't have any additional information for us, I think.
You gave her a pretty decent interview. She does, so, is it your guys' intent to leave then?
Yeah, I think so. I may be forgetting something, but I feel like we didn't learn anything more from her than we'd already learned from the other guy, which was, when the killings happened and that the Miller's husband, who was also the mine manager, died. Although she did say it might have been animals, right? One of them said it might have been animals, and the other said it wasn't.
I think it was cleared up that it might have been animals.
Okay.
Did she say who she questioned?
Because she said something about animals don't eat everything except the heart, or only ate the heart. Something about a heart.
Right, where just organs were missing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. I'm sorry. That animals don't leave a full body, but only take an organ or two or whatever.
So that's what we.
Serious. So it there was evidence to believe that at least on one body that it might not have been animals. Of course, they've been in the woods, so there was some gnawing on bones and stuff like that. But
you guys have moved because I clicked something wrong.
Whoopsies.
But that's what we learned from her, is that someone, is that organs were missing. We didn't get that from the other guy, right?
Right.
Okay.
Did you have a question, Yuri?
Did she say who she already questioned or asked? Did she who did she talk to investigate the death?
I'm not sure if you asked her that, but if you were to ask her that, she would tell you,
Captain Schultz, who did you question regarding this death?
Well, I ended up talking to everybody in town eventually. Most things that I hear are just rumor and hearsay. A lot of
one appeared guilty.
As
Or
far
is
as
that
Anna,
suspicious?
and as far as Anna is concerned, some people say that they have seen her speaking with the mayor at times, like at the edge of the village. And then when they are seen, he hurries away. Something about taxes and money, perhaps. I don't know. The mayor did not wish to speak to me on the topic. I do feel like he is holding something back from me on that. Unfortunately, I am not able to get a whole lot of information. Father Matthias, he was very strange. He wanted to bury Anna so quickly. He would not allow even the midwife to inspect the body, and the midwife could have given us so much information. She is familiar with dead bodies too. So I thought that was odd. He does not usually rush a burial like that. But he didn't have anything else to say on the matter, other than he was heartbroken that someone would attack such an innocent, and he wanted to get on with her rights as soon as possible.
Interesting. Did anyone see what happened to Kaylin?
The captain will say, I saw Galen jumping up and down and holding his front parts and run out the door.
Oh,
It was the bad.
that sounds like him.
Mhm.
Oh.
All right, let's go see if we can find Anton.
So as you guys are leaving, you almost have a kerfuffle with the door itself, because someone is trying to get in at the same time in a big hurry. And who's exiting the door first?
I guess I would, since I said it.
I'm having a hard time with names tonight. I apologize.
The
Not yours right now, but the medicus's wife is the one, Lena, that's her name, is the one who's trying to get in a hurry. And at first she's like, oh my, kind of thrown back by seeing the two of you there. But then she says, Captain, there's a fire in the woods. The midwife sent me to come get you because she's worried about it spreading to the houses. We need all hands. We need buckets. And the captain looks at the two of you and says, will you help get this fire put out so the town doesn't burn to the ground for good? As she rushes out the door.
Fire. Right when we're here to investigate a crime.
Suspicious.
Oh, the evildoers. Will they never learn? Let's go fight a fire, I suppose.
Lead the way.
Is there a well in town? Where did they get water?
There is a well in town, but this fire is off in the woods a bit. And as you guys are leaving, you can, if you were to chance to look in the other direction that you're going to be heading, you can kind of see like just a little bit of a cart heading the other direction, but you can't make out what's going on or who's in it. You guys are heading the other direction, of course.
Hey, we're going towards the fire. I guess we're not saving Anton.
Wait, the captain left the office. As she leaves, since she left the office, can I just rifle through the office real quick?
You can. But you are not going to find any other. Whatever she told you is whatever she's got written down.
Gotcha.
She's what you learn about her though is that she's very neat, very organized. Everything is every I dotted, every T crossed. Very methodical.
All right. I believe a fire is calling our name.
Yeah. Do we see other people running towards the fire?
Yeah, there are indeed other people headed that way.
What are they taking with them to do this with?
So they all have buckets. Okay. Some of them have multiple buckets. And you guys will get tossed buckets. Buckets are handy in this town. Whether they got them from the abandoned houses or whatever, I don't know. But they have a lot of buckets. Okay. So you guys, no problem getting buckets. And you can follow them to where the fire is. It's in the trees behind where a couple of houses are. And when you get there, there's two women arguing over whether to get the water, whether they should tell people to get the water from the pond that's a little further away, but safer, or the river, which is closer, but is a little more dangerous to get the water from because of the cliff embankment and the way the water is running and the slippery rocks.
Well, I think the danger of slipping is nothing if we form a line and keep one man at the bottom to scoop the water and then hand it up.
Right. So what you see right now is some confusion, but there's some people running off to the pond and some people getting water from the river, but it's not real organized, and this fire is starting to grow.
Brother Franz, we must organize these people into a line. We need a bucket brigade, not this random running about.
Not this route. Right, we must rouse the rabble into an order.
People seem to like you holy types. Perhaps you can yell at them.
Everybody, in order. You, line up. You, pass the bucket upwards.
Why don't you give me a roll to see whether they just go ahead and do it because you sound authoritative, or they look at you like, we don't know who you are. I need to make that. Do you have any anything that can give you a boon to?
I have boons to melee strength, and I may resist mind-altering effects.
Could I maybe give her a boon by obeying? And, like, if Brother Franz gives me a command, I grab my bucket and go do it?
All right.
Yeah, if you make, like, you're like, yeah, okay, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, if you're doing something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, shoot, sorry. Let me redo that. Second roll. I rolled a 3. 2 threes.
2 threes. So what you get is maybe like a few more people are headed. Where are you wanting them to head? To the river? Or the pond?
The river's closest, right? So
yeah.
We make our way to the river, and I start manhandling people in line.
So a few more start heading to the river. You have a bit of a better line, but it's not great. The two women kind of stop arguing, and the shorter and older of them nods her head, and she raises her voice and she says, "To the river! Everybody, line up and to the river!" So she backs you up. And this gets pretty much everybody else on board.
Clarification, can we describe the fire? Is it a tree that's burning? Is it some underbrush? Is it like
So,
a campfire?
yes, of course. It looks like somebody has piled things up in the middle. Maybe it was a campfire. You can't really tell. But there's a bunch of brush in it, logs and things. It looks almost like maybe it was a haphazard bonfire got out of control or something.
Okay.
It's fairly large at this point. It's starting to spread. But as you guys have gotten this bucket brigade moving, and Ola backed you up. She wanted the river anyway because it was closer. And people respect her. They went ahead and followed her lead. The other lady begrudgingly joined in.
Ola is the one who helped us. Okay.
Yes. You can hear people saying her name.
So, how long does this take? Are we able to battle a fire effectively? Is it still small enough that a bucket brigade matters?
It's going to take you a little while to put this fire out. But you can effectively put it out. You're going to be pretty wiped by the end of it.
Okay.
Pretty bejaggled.
Because
everybody is.
A small enough town like this, even with a bucket brigade, people are running to do it, right?
Yeah, because the river's not like right there. It's not quite a quarter mile. Probably less than that, but it's far enough.
Okay.
These people know where it's at, though, and they know the terrain pretty well.
Okay.
And once they get organized, they're on it. But you guys get the fire put out pretty well. But by the end of it, everybody's bedraggled. They've got, dirty faces, and they're beat. And so once it looks safe, people start meandering away. And the taller of the ladies approaches you, Father Franz. So, who do you think you are?
And I stand up with my book. My name is Brother Franz. I'm here to search for some missing children. Who are you, my good lady?
Well, I'm the miller. I don't appreciate you coming in here and throwing your weight around.
I just helped put out a fire that was threatening your town.
Well,
what is not to appreciate?
You're right. I do apologize. I'm sorry. I'm a bit stirred up. I'm a little surprised. I apologize. My name is Viola.
Oh,
Viola Mills. Yes.
It is a long day.
I should be more welcoming to strangers. Welcome to our town, such as it is.
Oh, thank you, and peace be with you too.
I have much to do, so... Oh, yes, and you too. She shakes your hand, Ernst.
Miss Mills, I am Ernst Baumler. I am the companion of Brother Franz. We are part of a Small task force set by the Chamberlain to investigate the troubles here in this town. Am I right in thinking that you are the wife of the man who died in the mines?
Oh, bless his soul. Yes, I am. The widow.
Yeah, my condolences.
Thank you.
If you don't mind my asking, how did that happen?
Was a cave-in. Happens in mines. I told him that mine would be the death of him. I don't know why I keep it open. I just can't help myself, I guess.
Well, I hope you don't think me morbid for continuing to question. Had it been a cave-in that killed one miner, that would have been sad. But as it was, followed by the disappearances of many children, and now what appears to be a purposefully set fire, one wonders if there's a pattern, if these things may be linked.
You think this fire was purposefully set?
Well, you can see there are logs, there are branches stacked.
I suppose. I mean, I don't pretend to be an investigator type.
Well, I know that Mother Nature does not build bonfires in this way. Men do.
I suppose you're right, but there's been many an idiot farmer that tried to burn their trash in the wrong place.
Perhaps merely an accident, and perhaps your husband's death was also, but as I said, the number of accidents has prompted our investigation.
Dornfeld is plagued. That
Do
is
you
for
believe
sure.
that the children were killed by animals, as some have said?
Well, it is hard for me to know. Animals makes the most sense. I cannot think or dream of anybody in this town harming an innocent child. I don't know what that would do to me. I know all these people personally.
Has anyone been acting suspicious or off lately?
Well, everybody's a little off with the strange disappearances of children, is for one, has everybody concerned, minimum. Others are superstitious. Of course, I'm not. I'm a learned woman.
Who was that lady who was arguing with you earlier?
Oh, that's Ola, the midwife. We butt heads sometimes, that's all. She's a decent woman.
Ola, the midwife. We've heard of her recently. Let me ask this.
She tended to my son when he died.
Oh, she did. Did she find anything unusual about his death?
Oh, no, he got the pox.
Rest his soul.
The strange thing about my poor boy is somebody stole his body. I don't know why somebody would do that.
Why?
I don't know.
When? Before or after he was buried?
Before. Right from my own home.
My lady, you have suffered many tragedies. Let me ask you, have you ever been to the mines in which your husband died?
Sometimes I go to the place that caved in, because that is where he is buried.
Before, though, when it was where he worked, had you been there then, inside?
Just inside, not very far. I would bring him a meal.
I see.
It's a little bit of a trip, so I don't really like being in there much, but sometimes I just wish to be near him, and that overrides the uncomfortable feeling of being underneath the earth.
Who
What?
has taken up the mining occupation with your husband's passing?
Well, he had a few that he relied on. Mostly I send the men and women back, and they report back to me as to where they're digging and what they've found, or rather what they haven't. No one's really in charge down there. They get along really well and just do their work.
Is the mine less profitable than it was prior to the cave-in?
Well, it's not profitable at all.
And it never was?
Oh, it surely was at one time, yes.
Hmm.
My husband made a modest living.
So,
He wasn't the owner of the mine, you see. Someone else was, but when it started to not produce as much, it was abandoned by the owner. So my husband just took it over, and he was able to continue to bring in enough for us, because I also have the mill.
and, sorry, was this a gold mine? What kind of mine was it?
Coal?
Iron.
Coal? Iron mine,
Iron.
okay. And who was it that was working with your husband on the day of the cave-in?
Unfortunately, he had the bad habit at times of working alone and working too late. So he was alone that day. Not completely alone in the tunnel, but alone in that small bit, that small passageway.
You mentioned, did you say 3 people who work the mine now?
There's around 3, yes. I would say they're the ones that I rely on the most to basically organize, make sure to report to me what they need.
And those 3 were also working for your husband when he was alive?
Oh yes, they were good friends.
May I have their names, please?
He took good care of them. Sure. Dan? Arnold? And Karen.
And your husband's name?
We'll say it's Joseph.
Thank you for your time.
Sure. Now, if that is all I do have much to do.
Yes, please.
Good day to you.
She scurries off.
Well, I wonder where Anton is.
He said he was going to check out the
Captain-
body at the graveyard.
But it's been a long time since the fire, and I'm a
The
little
captain calls
worried.
you guys over.
Yes, Captain.
Father in earnest.
Oh, brother. No, I am not. I've not yet taken holy orders yet.
Oh,
my son.
oh, brother. Yes, brother. Would you take a look at this? And she's digging around, like in the center of the fire area, underneath some logs.
Okay.
And what you see there does not look like forest foliage. It looks more like bones.
How big?
Small.
Mm.
They're not in great shape. And there are not very many of them, but in fact, when she tries to pick one up, they kind of crumble.
I will turn and look.
And she looks up.
I just want to make sure that Miss Mills has left the vicinity.
You want to do a roll?
Sure. I'm just looking to see if she's still here, though.
Yeah.
That's a 3.
I can't. 3.
3s are great.
They're popular right now. They're fashion.
They're so
3s are
trendy.
in. 3s are in.
So really, you only see a couple of townsfolk milling about picking up buckets, and you see the sergeant as well, and Ola is standing there with you guys,
Okay.
but you don't see anybody else.
Okay. Other than those of us, I guess it's the 2 of us and Ola and the guard captain. I'd like to try and, as much as I can, being a little guy, position myself so no one can see what we're looking at.
Okay. Now Ola's already seen and she's already heard,
Sure.
but
Got to stay between the 4 of us if we can.
right. The captain will tell the sergeant, "Go get a bucket, sergeant. We'll collect this." Is there anything in particular you'd like to do, or besides?
Well, I'd like to look at the bones. You said there's only a few. Do they look like they're from the same skeleton, or might this be multiple bodies worth of bones?
That's real hard to tell. I mean, essentially, you've got a lot of little small pieces that are basically charcoal. So,
Okay.
um,
But I don't see multiple skulls or anything.
You can definitely see like a partial skull, maybe a partial rib cage.
Okay.
But see the knuckles on Brother Franz's.
All right.
Person who did this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Person who committed these acts must meet justice.
Agreed.
Did anybody see anything in the forest?
Are you asking the captain?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure. We're going to have to start asking questions, of course. And she looks up at Ola. Ola, when did you get to this fire? And Ola answers, she says, "Oh, I saw the smoke from my house." And she points in the direction of the houses that you can kind of see through the woods. But those aren't her that neither of those houses are hers. Hers is beyond. And I came and I called people to come. There were already some people here with buckets. I don't know.
You were not the first.
Who was here? I was not the first.
I see. What do you
But I can tell you that old Ridley, he was one of the first.
Ridley?
Old Ridley?
Who is he?
Old Ridley is the town drunk.
I see.
He basically keeps the chair warm at the tavern.
Guys, we seem to be having some connection problem. I'm getting a no data message from YouTube. Oh, it's back.
From who?
From YouTube. YouTube is saying they're not getting my signal.
Oh, YouTube.
Yes.
Weird.
That's strange.
Yeah.
I will say that the screen goes in and like the font sometimes becomes clear, then doesn't become clear. At least on my end.
Okay.
But my
Well,
internet
that's-
tends to be a little shaky.
Yeah.
For me,
That's a different
everything is
connection.
real blurry. But
I'm trying to get a hold of anyone who's watching. Chat. How's the picture? Okay, Chris is telling me we're still online on YouTube. Well, I guess we keep going. Let me check my video settings.
Alright.
Maybe that has... Nah, everything's maxed. Yeah. I don't know. Just looks like there's a connection drop, but it's intermittent. It's doing fine, I guess. All right, let's keep going. Sorry about that. So Cole Ridley, town drunk, yes?
yeah, old Ridley.
Old Ridley.
Not cold Ridley, old Ridley.
Old
And the
Ridley,
captain
gotcha.
says, you'll be hard pressed to get information from him, but you never know. Better be prepared with your purse.
Ola, is that your name? What is your job in the town?
Yes. I'm the town midwife. Sometimes I help with funerals, tending to the dead. I help at executions at times.
What can you tell us about the death of Anna?
Oh. Maybe we should talk in my home.
That would be ideal.
Lead the way, good lady.
Around. You guys want to go follow her to her home?
Yes.
Yes, but at the same time, I'm going to look at Earth and goes, it is unlike Anton to be missing for so long. Kaylin, yes, but Anton?
I don't understand why he didn't come to the fire. Where is
And the
the
captain
graveyard?
says, who is Anton?
He is
Our
part of our
companion.
team. Yes, he's one of our task force members.
I did not
Wasn't
meet him yet.
Anton-
What is-
Didn't Anton come to the captain's office and then leave to go dig up the body, or did we split up before that?
Oh, I thought it was before.
I think we split up.
Chris, you're muted.
We had gone in and started talking when I excused myself to go pee.
Okay, so she does know what you look like.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, she would
yeah.
know what
Okay.
But
Okay.
right, you excused yourself to go pee, but in a way where we knew where you were really going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the captain will ask you, are you concerned enough that you want me to send people to look for him?
Now that the fire is out, I think it's best that we find him quickly. I can think of few non-dangerous reasons why he would have been absent from this scene.
Non-dangerous?
Well, what I mean is, something quite important would have had to keep him away.
You think something having to do with your investigation?
We are strangers in town, and people know only one thing about us. Yes, I think it has to do with our investigation.
I think this is wise. I will send some of my trusted people around to search out for him. At least, minimum, I can tell you where he might be.
Where is that?
I don't know yet. I have to
Oh, I
send
thought
the
you meant
people
like
out.
off the top of your head you had an idea. No, you're gonna look. I get it.
Do you have an idea of where he was going? I mean, he said he needed to use the little boy's tree.
Well,
Does he have a particular preference? Some men do.
No.
Somewhere
I
with
don't
a
know
lot of dirt.
I don't know who told you that about men, but
A
no.
lot of dirt.
He,
Nobody had to tell me. He's been around a lot of men.
since he didn't come back, I suspect he may have gone to the graveyard to investigate the body that was never investigated.
I see. And actually, Ola and the captain say that at the same time.
Does this
You
trouble
see.
you?
Does this mean that you believe that he dug her body up? Because
It is not outside the
she
realm
was
of
buried
possibility.
already.
It is not outside the realm of possibility that was what was in his
Interesting.
mind, for it is what we were discussing before he left. And indeed, I know some are uncomfortable with exhumation, but there are often clues on a
Plus,
body.
shrugs her shoulders. Like, death is merely another phase of life. It should have been done from the get-go. I told the mayor this, and he would not listen.
Well, if Anton did so in secret, it would have been because he was worried about appearances. But that's only a hunch, because of when he left the conversation.
Right. But if somebody caught him, that could mean trouble.
Agreed.
She nods to her sergeant, who grabs a couple of people and heads off. They're going to go check out the graveyard.
Okay.
Do you want to go with them, or do you want to go interview Ola?
I think I'm inclined to let the captain's people search for Anton and then strike while the iron's hot with Ola. I don't know what Brother Franz wants to do.
Brother Franz will follow Ernst.
Okay.
Okay. She will take you to her house then. And of course it looks like you would expect the midwife's house to look. There's herbs hanging everywhere and little satchels that are presumably filled with herbs, and she's just got one bedroom in the back. It's a small place. And she says, "Please be seated." And she's an older lady, like really older, like probably in her late 50s.
Thank you very much.
What would you have me tell you about Anna?
We were told you were prevented from examining her.
Yes, indeed.
Do you have thought
Father
about
or
why?
Bias whisked her away.
Is that in his nature?
Typically, we wait. Typically, the people of the town allow me to clean the body and get the body ready for burial. This was not the case this time. Father Matthias went to the mayor and basically demanded that they get Anna in the ground quickly so that she could ascend to heaven as soon as possible, which is silliness. Her soul left her body immediately at death. I don't understand Father Matthias' thinking, but sometimes religious folk can take things too far. No offense, brother.
None taken. Although the haste is a little uncertain in this case. Why do you think they did not want her body to be examined?
I don't know if it was so much that as Father Matthias was attached to her, like an older brother, perhaps. He looked after her when her father died. More so than anyone else in the town. Aside from myself, that is. And giving her a job, something to do in the town. He didn't have to do that, but he did. Of course, he couldn't pay her much, but he paid her what he could to keep the place clean.
And was she close to the mayor?
Was Anna close to the mayor? Anna confided in me that the mayor paid off her debts and that she one day wanted to pay him back. And that there was some sort of promise her father got from the mayor to take care of her. They were war buddies or something. And that was his way of taking care of her. He doesn't really, or didn't really do much of anything else. She really just took care of herself. They weren't together often, though some people did see them talking together, but when I asked her about it, it was about the taxes and about the mortgage being paid off, and that she wanted to pay him back, but that he continued to refuse and to let the matter lie, and that he didn't want to be bothered with it.
And when we say
But she
mayor,
felt burdened by it.
When we say mayor, we're referring to Mr.
Bretchel.
Bretchel.
Yes, Mr. Bretchel. Yes. Indeed. I told her in her condition she doesn't need to be worried about such things. To take it easy and relax.
Who was the father?
I don't know. I think she was going to confide in me eventually, but she was also this last time talking about leaving town. I encouraged her not to leave town. I encouraged her to stay, that we would look after her and her child, but she feared being ostracized and her child being ostracized. I told her and her child would be ostracized in any town. At least in this town, she would have some friends.
Yes.
The poor thing had so many worries.
Who were her closest friends?
I would say myself and Father Matthias. Sometimes they would eat dinner together. He would make a meal for her in the evening as a way to ensure she was getting enough nutrition, because he knew he couldn't pay her enough really to put a lot of food on the table.
And what do you think of the missing children? What do you believe is happening there?
Someone here is
Yes.
someone here has done something evil. I don't know who or what.
Well, you saw the
It's
bones.
not witchcraft or anything silly like that, but it has to be somebody in the town, but I can't imagine who.
What? How do you know that it isn't witchcraft? We found bones in a fire pit. Could have been
Well,
some
somebody
sort
burned them.
of, could have been some sort of ritual.
Perhaps, but usually rituals involve other things like candles and such.
Uh,
I think somebody was trying to cover evidence, honestly.
incompetent.
Did a poor job of it at that,
Yes, they
indeed.
lit a big fire on top of their evidence and attracted the whole town to it.
Yes.
Well,
I can't say that everybody in this town has the best of brains.
fair enough. I'd like to see if I can look out a window or something and see if I can see anything going on with the captain and her people. I'm starting to get a little concerned about Anton.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when you look out, they don't have much in the way of streetlight. Like in Stallbrook, they had much better lighting situation. Here, it's like a torch, like every now and then on a house or something, or on a building. And her house is situated kind of in a curve in the road, but more trees and like another house. Maybe the house next door.
Okay. Did we get Ola's last name?
Ola, I don't know if I gave her one. Oh yes, Unger.
Unger.
Ola
I'm gonna
Unger.
say Olafsson. Ola Olafsson. Okay. Do you have any more questions for Mr. Unger, Brother Franz?
I do not, Ernst. Perhaps we need to talk to this Matthias, Father Matthias, and find our good friend Anton. It is unlike him to be gone for so long.
Indeed.
Good night to you, lady.
Yes.
Good night,
Thank you for
and
your assistance.
God bless. I hope you find out what is going on.
Thank you. Yeah, we gotta go find this dude.
If
He's
you need
super
me.
kidnapped.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe I'm worried that he might have gotten caught in the fire. Like, Ernst, my friend, do you believe perhaps Anton was caught in that fire?
No, we put the fire out. If he were caught in...
But he is not very big.
Anton,
That's right.
He's a very small person.
Brother Franz, I recognize
And
that
he
your
likes
scale
to
is a
dig.
little your point of reference is a little off, but we found the bones of children. We would have found Anton.
If you say so.
Ugh. You still carrying your donkey on your back?
I was carrying my donkey and a bucket of water.
Yeah.
I forgot I had a donkey.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, let's where should we look? Should we go to the graveyard? All right, we'll head to the graveyard.
Okay. If you guys, you should probably ask which direction you should go. But we'll just say that she gave you directions.
Sure. Yeah, we would ask.
So, yeah, basically from her house, you're gonna round a corner past the tavern, and then hang a left, and then you'll be at the church and the graveyard.
Okay.
And
any sign of
you'll
fresh
see
digging?
some people with shovels. Yes, definitely.
Oh, okay.
You'll see people with shovels shoveling away, and kind of an average height man in what do you call those? Raiment? Clothing?
Oh, like vestments?
Modest priest vestments, yeah. Modest though.
Okay.
Like the brown ones.
And what
He's
are they
overseeing.
doing?
They are shoveling dirt over the top of a casket.
Oh, what goes here?
He kind of jumps because he didn't realize you were coming. He says, "Oh my, more strangers to the town. Hi, I'm Father Matthias."
Greetings.
I am Ernst Baumler. This is Brother Franz. We are part of a team that was sent here by the Chamberlain to investigate some disappearances and deaths.
His demeanor changes a little bit. Oh, yes?
Yes.
Well, I hope you find culprits, but I'm afraid that I have business to finish here.
Have you seen a third
Somebody
person
has
that you
come
don't
and
know?
desecrated.
Whose grave?
Yes. A liar and a sinner.
We are all liars and sinners in the eyes of God. It is only by grace that we might be forgiven of our sins, Father.
There is
Have you
a third.
seen a little small man?
So
I will more accurately describe
want-
Anton.
that's fine. I still want Franz to roll me a dice for
And I'm going to lean intimidatingly with on my staff, you know?
roll me a dice.
All right.
I rolled a 5. Yes.
What'd you get?
5.
Okay, so because he recognizes you as another person of cloth, though your words hit, they kind of break through that barrier that he had up there, and he sort of crumples in on himself, and he says, I don't know what you want. Just, can you leave me to my peace and let me grieve? And he kind of hangs his head down.
And I kind of put a meaty paw on him and go, my condolences on your lost father. But we are here so that justice might be met.
Justice
And
will be met. The culprits have been captured.
who are these culprits?
Ritter, of course, and his medicus son-in-law. And that stranger.
So again,
Stranger.
Doing
about
sinful
the
things with the dead.
we had a compatriot, part of our team, sent here by the Chamberlain to investigate the crimes. If it was him that you caught digging up the body, it was not for sinful purposes. It was to investigate what was done to it so that we might catch the killers. We have papers. They have been given to Mr. Brechtel and to the captain of the guard.
He looks back and forth between the two of you and starts to shake a little bit. He says, you do have papers?
Yes, as I've said, we have given
And I
letters
look
of
at
introduction from the Chamberlain to Mr. Brechtel and the captain of the guard.
Well, I was not shown any papers.
Did you
I
ask for
understand.
papers, sir?
Did you ask any of the people in your town who are of authority whether this man's story could be confirmed?
Everybody knows that Brechtel does not like to be woken up in the middle of the night.
Well,
We were going to ask him in the morning.
the captain of the guard has been sent to look for our friend. Have you run into her or any of her employees?
Yes, they were here. I told them where they were.
And where is that?
They are in the holding cells at the miller's house. We don't have a proper jail anymore. It burnt down.
Speaking of burning, how come none of you were at the fire just now?
Because we have this to do. This is just as important.
Agreed. However, perhaps not as urgent with the possible impending doom of the town upon us?
Again, he drops his head. And he looks up to the sky and he says, Father, forgive me. I cannot seem to do anything right this evening. What shall I do?
Well, that's between you two. We're off to find our friend at the miller's house, you say?
But if there is a wrong that was done, and you know about the wrong that was done, perhaps it is time to confess. Confession is good for the soul, Father Matthias.
Confession? What do you mean?
Yes. You should know this as a good
I run a
priest.
confession. I run a confession.
Yes, but even priests need to confess and go to
Why do you want
confession.
me to confess.
And
The archbishop comes down here every 6 months for that.
are you feeling overly burdened, Father? Brother.
He's a father.
Uncle. Cousin Jimmy.
Go ahead and roll me a die.
That is a 6. It has exploded.
Okay, so this is what's going to happen. He's going to fall on his knees and just start crying. Just
Meaty
start,
Pop,
like,
there.
blubbering. He's blubbering.
I'd like to shoo the rest of the folks away while Brother Franz takes the confession here.
And like, go get Anton.
And he says, I didn't mean to. God forgive me, I didn't mean to.
God can forgive many things.
I loved her. I didn't mean to.
You loved who?
I didn't mean to.
You didn't mean what?
Oh, Anna, why? And he's just basically almost in the fetal position, like, not lying on his side, but, you know, just blubbering.
I pat him some more and be like, what happened? Come, unburden yourself, my friend.
So he sticks his hands out, kind of like this, like that, and he says, I am the one you should take. I didn't mean to. I didn't want her to go.
What did you do?
It was me. I did it. I didn't want her to go. I didn't want her to go.
You didn't want Anna to go. So what did you do, Matthias? What did you do? I know you didn't mean to.
I used her scarf. I didn't mean to.
Yo.
You used your scarf and did what?
I killed her.
Because you loved her?
Yes.
Yo, that's some bullshit.
So, you hung her and broke her neck with her scarf.
I am an evil man.
Absolution is not mine to give, but you have confessed your sins, and only God can forgive you. But justice must be served.
What did you clock him or?
No, I'm going to, take him, hold him by his thing and go, come, we will see the Capitan.
Put him on top of your donkey that's on top of your shoulder.
Carry him like a bait. No.
Well, now I feel awkward because
You probably could carry him.
now I feel awkward because I led all these people away to give you guys privacy for the confession, but he's just confessed a murder. I don't know how that works.
I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon, but I had to give it to you with that 6.
Yeah.
At this point, the captain runs up, out of breath, and she's like, "Oh, thank goodness, I finally found you. I know where your friend is. What is going on here?"
Ah, Capitan, I have found this Father Matthias has just confessed to the murder of Anna.
What? You're joking.
I do not joke.
Father, is this true? And he just nods. What about the children? And he says, I swear, I know nothing of the children. I know nothing about that.
What were you going to tell us about Anton, though?
That he's at the Miller's.
Oh, yes.
In the cell.
Matthias told us that. He stuck him there to cover his crimes.
Yes, and I am going to have Ernst's ass for this. He knows he is supposed to wake me before he arrests people.
You mean a different
So
Ernst,
I'm
right?
dealing with a 12-year-old. I meant to say Emil. But yes, a completely different Ernst named Emil.
All right. Yeah, let's...
She'll hand him off.
Okay.
To her sergeant, and she's going to go with you to the Millers.
How you doing in there, Anton?
Anton, where are you?
Hey, great
Are you really
news.
yelling?
Yeah.
Great news, your corpse stealing paid off.
So the Millers is a little ways down the road. He's not going to hear you yet.
Oh, no, when we get there, I say it.
So as you approach this place, it's like definitely the richest place in town. She's got the picket fence. She's got people working in her garden. People are looking at you kind of curiously and a little bit suspiciously. Some of them, they're walking by, they're busy, they're moving with purpose, like they really have things that they need to be doing. And a butler opens the door, but everybody's kind of dressed more or less like they've just been in a mine. So that's kind of weird. So even like the person who opens the door, like the butler, is dressed like they've just been in a mine. And she says, Captain, greetings. I did not expect to see you so late in the evening. And friends?
Yes, we are here to take a prisoner that you don't know and replace him with your priest.
Yes, as well as 2 other prisoners.
Yes.
You are unlawfully detained, and I also want to know, where is Emil? And the lady says, I don't know where Emil is right now. He was upstairs with the miller. And then she kind of like, oh, but I'm sure they're finished talking about business now. And
business.
let me show you. Let me take you to where the prisoners are.
Yes.
So she takes you through the foyer, and
Yola, why do you have holding cells in your house?
She's upstairs.
she's
right?
not. Viola's not there with you.
Oh, that's not Vila we're talking to. Okay.
No,
butler.
you're talking to a maid. She's not really a doorman or a butler.
The maid. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Like a maid, or she's also a miner. So people are like doing dual jobs here. They
can't-
mine and they clean and gardening and
Yeah,
crap.
you can't be a maid and a miner. Those are opposite jobs.
They do like tag team.
Miss, why does a miller's house contain holding cells?
Oh, they're more like bedrooms, really, that aren't being used. That we just started calling them holding cells because that's what we started using them for after the jail burnt down. That's all. They're not actually jails.
Who burnt down the jail?
Bars. That was, well, we think it was a child playing with fire, but
Wow.
he got a sound whooping.
We'll just add that to the list of
Happens.
accidents in this town, huh?
Children will be children.
Sure, for a while.
So she takes you down there, and when you reach the bottom of the stairs, she takes you to the right, and you pass another doorway that has, it looks more like storage. You can kind of get a glimpse of things that are like covered in sheets or tarpaulins or whatever they're called.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of stands at the first door and looks quizzically for a second, and the captain is like, "Oh, come on, open the door." And she's like, "Okay, I hope the lady is all right with this." And the captain is like, "She doesn't have to be all right with this. I'm the captain. I decide who is in prison and who isn't." And she eventually opens the door and lets the three gentlemen out. You guys were allowed to be in the same room. And
Everyone's still dressed.
yeah. They have their clothes, they just don't have their stuff. She opens the next room, which was also locked, and you guys, everybody can get their stuff back. The one item that is missing, though, is the little burlap sack.
Nazami, it is good to see you again.
Anton, you've done hard
I
time
trust
now.
you
How
have
does it
solved
feel?
the problem.
Oh, yes.
Turns out I was in good company.
The guy that put you in here, turns out he confessed to the murder.
Oh no, I am shocked.
And we all were dumbfounded, let me tell you. Yeah, Brother Franz used
So I
his
noticed a little-
priest magic and got him to confess.
Sins of passion and the heart and the body and the flesh. Very hard to overcome.
High five.
But I missed you, Anton, and I give you a big bear hug.
Oh, this is very nice. Thank you. I've noticed the little satchel is missing.
Yeah.
There
was
is
in
great urgency, my friends. When they locked me up, they took away my sack that I found in the grave.
Oh, really? Did you check what was in the sack before they took it?
No, I was unable to. There was a lynch mob that had come to make sure I was okay.
Well, you...
The captain
seem
says,
okay.
"And a whole mob came for you. Emil's going to get it."
There were people coming from the forest, and there were people coming from behind, all led by the crazy priest.
This
Yeah, that's
town
what now.
is... This town must be really spread out, huh? There was a fire, and not everyone saw it, and then there was a lynch mob, and not everyone saw that. This is crazy things around here. I didn't think there were that many people.
It is kind of spread out because there was also farmsteads, and some of the people are living a little bit deeper in the woods because they're more subsistence living.
Uh-huh.
And then
I'm
there's
gonna go to the priest guy, and I want to look right in his eyes. Where was the guy that was in the wagon with me?
I don't know.
Where would he have gone? After dropping me off here.
He went with you in the wagon, that's all I know.
This town is starting to irritate me.
Well, I can understand that.
The captain nods.
Anton, you've done a great work by being locked in jail while we put out a fire for you. Let's go figure out what else you can do for us.
I will be most happy to do so. Mademoiselle, it was a pleasure being locked up by you, and I will give the head of the house a kiss on the cheek.
We haven't seen her yet, have we?
Yeah, she was the one that led you to the cells.
Anton, while you were locked up, did you use the little brown cells to figure out where the missing children are?
No.
No sign.
Also, Chris is a little confused about what you might be talking about.
I think she means gray
Noggins?
cells.
Oh, brain cells!
Yes.
I heard little brown cells.
So
I was
did
like,
I.
I have not gone through my poop yet.
That is what we said.
Oh, yet, huh? Anyway, sounds like there may be a sexual affair happening upstairs. Let's go find out.
Woohoo!
Yes, let's go.
Have I heard any bed creaking?
You wouldn't have, because it's like on the 3rd floor.
Oh, okay. No, like jungle.
That would be
theme
some
music?
wild times.
Who knows how these houses are built?
True.
Yeah, we'll head up and see if she's up there.
It's not real busy in the house, so
I'll gently use my shovel to like push people out of the way if need be.
the guard and the captain basically tells we'll call her the head maid that you guys have leave to search the place.
Okay.
Search anywhere you want, including their breeches. If
I
you so
forgot the
desire.
captain was there.
And she says, "I'm gonna take my leave. I'm going to go look for a meal and brain him."
Yes. Also, try and find the one that was in the cart with me.
That's a meal.
Get him twice.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Yeah, let's head upstairs. We heard they were talking business up there.
Oh,
So
we head up sneakily, quietly.
Oh no, we just run straight up the stairs.
you won't really need to. There's nobody up there really. There are 3 bedrooms up there and like a study.
We are a little past our usual break time, so if there's a stinger we want to end on.
This is probably a good spot too,
Okay, just right here.
where you start.
Kick in the door
sorry,
afterwards.
Yeah.
All right. I thought we'd kick in the door and see something shocking and then go, but we can do it now.
Not this time.
And on that exciting note, we'll be back in 10 minutes, everyone. Thanks for watching. We got a good number today. 120 concurrent viewers on YouTube right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's pretty
Holy
pretty
crow.
huge for us. Thanks for being here, everyone. And we'll see you in 10.
10 minutes.
Hi, Lisa.
Right.
We're back. Welcome back,
Thanks for tuning
us.
in.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so we've gone upstairs and we're looking for Ola, and I forget who you said was up here with her.
She had said that Emil had been up there with Viola.
Viola, okay. My mistake.
Viola. Oh, I guess those do sound alike. Ola is the midwife.
Yes. I see
Viola is
She's the miller, right?
now.
Miller.
I see now
Yes.
the error I have made. Viola is the miller. Okay.
Yes.
So as
It's
we get
Viola
close to the
Mills.
door, what do you hear?
Okay. So what door are you approaching?
Any door that sounds like there's someone behind it.
You don't hear any sounds behind any door.
Are all the doors closed?
How many doors?
There's, what did I say? I think there's 4 doors. They're all closed.
And the first one, I guess.
I was going to say, why don't we each take a door and kick it open?
We can turn the knobs. Wait, do they have knobs? I don't know if knobs were around. We can open them without kicking them. Unless they're locked, in which case...
On the count of 4.
1, 5, 4.
Boom.
All right, because so the first door on the left, you immediately recognize as a child's room.
No child in it, though.
No child in it. It's immaculately clean. Looks like it was a boy's room. It has obvious boy stuff in it, toy swords, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Bed's made. It looks cleaned, but unused.
Okay.
The second room is I forgot what they call those rooms. There's like these Shea lounges on them and tables with like perfumes and makeup and things like that. Like a ladies' room, I guess. I think that's what they called them.
Okay.
And there's another door inside of that room.
Does it look like it leads to one of the adjacent rooms or to a different direction?
Yeah, it looks like it leads to the So there's 2 rooms on each side.
Mm-hmm.
The one on the left that you checked was the little kid's room. And then the one on the right that you checked was like the ladies' room. And then there's an adjacent door. So it's
obviously goes to the next room that we always... Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go in that room from 2 doors at once.
Okay.
Just to be dramatic. You 2 go in from the hallway, and I'll sneak in from the other room. Go!
I am ready.
So you scare the bejesus out of a maid. Ah! She screams. She's trying to make the bed.
Outstanding.
Please don't take me.
Peace, sister. We mean no harm.
We're the law, believe it or not.
She's like, oh, okay, can I leave?
I guess.
Where's your mistress?
She left minutes ago. Went downstairs.
Viola Mills.
With a mill?
Lady Mills went downstairs.
Alone?
She was alone, yes.
Did you see anyone else up here today? Emil, perhaps?
It's not for me to say.
Yeah, it is. We're the law.
What? By what proof? I don't know you.
We really should have kept a letter to introduce ourselves with, but nobody can read. Can you read anyway? Come on.
No, isn't the captain behind us?
Oh yeah, the captain is.
No,
with
she
us.
left.
No, the captain went to go get a meal.
She did tell the lead maid that you guys had basically the run of the house.
Oh yeah, you can check with the other maid. She knows.
Okay. And she's going to run out of there and go do that. She's going to take that as permission to leave.
Anything around
Perhaps it would
here?
have been wiser to have brought the head of the household with us.
Well, it's not what we've done. And that's why I'm going to look around here for any valuables that might need to be secured.
I'll go look in the fourth door.
Roll me a dice.
Okay, here comes one. 4.
Do you have a inclination or anything for this sort of thing, though?
I have Bone Picker, which is an aspect. And that allows me to... Well, I'll just read it to you. It's from the Four Horsemen book. You earn your living scavenging anything usable that others have left behind. You might scavenge a field after a battle or sift through abandoned villages. Not quite the same as robbing a house. But that's the most applicable thing I have.
Okay. With a 4, I'm going to just leave it with the 1 dice, I think. Because that, to me, that's... because you're looking for jewels to sell, I think.
Yeah.
With a 4, I think you probably can maybe get into like one drawer of her jewelry box and grab a couple silver rings.
These look illegal. I'd better take them.
Ernst, you are aware of the commandment, thou shalt not steal, correct?
Oh, are you still here?
Remember, God is always watching.
He is, but we don't know what he's really thinking, do we?
I'm not sure, my friend, that it works that way.
Do you claim to know the mind of God, Brother Franz?
I am only a lay aspirant in the Mendicant Order, as you
Me
know.
too,
Very
brother,
well,
me too.
Brother Ernst.
We all do the best we can, I say, putting the second ring in my bag.
Do you guys want to do anything else in this room? Basically, it's an unmade. Otherwise, it looks fairly well kept. It's obviously a late upper class woman's room.
I'd like to maybe look for some documents that might have any sort of evidence on them.
There's no paperwork in here.
Okay. And how about that first room, the room that we came through that I came through to get in here? Any paperwork in there? Books, ledgers, notes?
No. There's some books, but they're like reading material.
Mm.
They're not ledgers or anything like that. The other room that... Oh my gosh. What is your name?
Anton?
Brother Fran.
Anton! Thank you. Anton, you were checking the fourth room, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That one is a study.
Ooh.
So it's got a desk and a lot more books, bookshelves, things like that.
I'll have a seat and sort of rummage through the desk. Maybe take a look at the books. See if there is one that's maybe used more often than another.
The ledger is right there in the top drawer. And you can see that it's keeping track of all of the milling business.
Does it look to be that it's not bringing in quite as much money as they say it does?
The numbers do seem questionable.
Brother and Ernst, if you would like to come in here, there might be something. I don't know. I am not good at numbers. They are not in the ground.
Something else also falls out of that ledger.
A grenade.
I will open it.
Story over. Good night.
It was a different time period. Maybe it'd be free.
All right. In a book.
Roll a miraculous save. It's just a simple piece of paper, and folded in that paper is a key.
Cool.
The paper has a scent on it, like perfume.
Do any of the rooms smell like this perfume?
I mean, that one room did smell pretty perfumey.
Similar scent though, like am I picking up jasmine from both rooms, or
yeah, I mean, fairly similar. Yeah.
Look
Well-
what I have found, my friends.
All right, who can read?
I can read a little.
And I will hand over the paper.
What letters can I make out, Cindy, as I slowly read this piece of paper?
Oh goodness. So it's not complicated writing, and there's not very much to it even. Basically, it's a pretty simple but smarmy love letter.
I heart you.
But instead of names, it's just at the top, it has 2 V, and then at the bottom, love E. So not full names.
I
But yeah,
believe our Lady Miller and the Sergeant have been, what is that word you French people like to use? Canoodle? Or is that the Italians?
Carousing?
I think
Yes.
that's Britain.
The tango.
Here in Germany, we say fucking.
German efficiency at its best.
Well, time to arrest them for having a relationship with each other. Wait, what are we doing?
But this does not help us with the children.
Right, missing children. And dead ones. Missing organs. Bones in a fire pit.
You found bones in a fire pit?
That
Oh,
makes me
right.
very angry.
We were going to tell you about that. We found bones in a fire pit. There was a big fire in the forest. The whole town went to fight it except for the ones that were lynch mobbing you. And afterwards, when searching through what looked like an out-of-control bonfire that started the whole thing, we found the bones of a child or perhaps multiple children at the bottom of the fire pit. Someone disposing of evidence.
Did I hear a fire bell at all go off, or a general rousing of the town during the fire?
No.
It is weird. I did not hear any noises of a fire.
Well, everyone seemed to just notice.
That is interesting. Maybe they all have noses like hounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you search the drawers and stuff too?
Yes.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
In one of those drawers, you also find like a small journal.
Brother, if you prefer.
I slowly make my way through the letterings. I believe this says. What does
So-
it say? What does it say?
A lot. Okay, so most of the first of it is just her writing down like what she does in the morning, when she went to the mill, when, out to the actual mill itself from the house, her daily doings and stuff like that. Towards the end of the journal, or not the end of it, but the last thing she wrote, she starts talking about meeting with Emil, and she writes stuff like, I shouldn't be meeting with this young man, but, what is an older woman supposed to do when she's lonely? And then later on, she writes, I really should get back to the mine, but I really do loathe that place. And confound it, I cannot find that key. I need that key. Where is the key?
And I'll start playing with the key in my fingers.
It is very strange, my friends. This Miller lady has become a miner like her husband.
Well, she has taken over. She's taken over the management of the place by default with his death.
Yes, yes.
I wonder, did this Emil have designs on either the miller or the mine? Is he with her to try and gain access to that?
An interesting theory you have there, Ernst.
And if so, does that further imply that he caused the cave-in?
This is possible.
My first thought was that one of the other miners caused the cave-in, for they might know where to strike a post or some such thing that it would cause the ceiling to collapse on their boss.
Yes. Yeah.
But if we solve that, if we find it to be a murder at all, that still doesn't necessarily get us any closer to finding out about the children.
There seems to be several mysteries going on in this town.
It could be that they're unrelated, but that would be a huge coincidence.
It is good that we have other friends here as well.
Who would you like to consult?
Well, I mean, anybody with any medical knowledge is always going to be helpful in these situations.
Well, we talked to the midwife.
Yes, she seemed a very nice person. Very kind when she put me in the room. Give me a little pat on the bum.
Wait, did the midwife lock you up? She was at the fire
No.
with us. What are you talking about?
What midwife is this?
Maybe there's two
New plot
midwives.
twist. It was the midwife and Anton.
Imposter
I got
midwife.
confused. With the,
Talking about the lady's maid?
the head, yeah,
Or the,
the head maid there.
The head maid?
No. I was because we went to the midwife's house and questioned her while you were in prison,
Yeah,
doing a
she
hard
seemed like a
time
nice
in
woman,
the
though, too.
doing a hard time in the miller's bedroom.
What a cruel punishment.
Yeah.
Now
So
I
the
know what
midwife,
smells are really in her house.
the midwife didn't have much to say about the children. She was unclear on what killed them. She did say that she had been unable to examine Anna, but we solved that one like right after that. So I wonder.
Did you ever find out who knocked her up?
No.
No, in all the excitement of getting a priest to confess to murder, we completely forgot about the missing father.
I
What?
wonder whether or not he just forgot to pull out, or
Well,
if there is someone else involved in all of these. Maybe.
let's go downstairs and you can beat up the priest until he tells you.
Okay. This sounds like fun.
I mean, see if he wants to further unburden his soul or whatever.
Yeah, I guess we'll go downstairs and I'll open the door to the priest's chamber, walk in with my shovel.
We'll
I'm
all
just gonna
walk in.
tap him on the head with the business end of the shovel.
Clunk.
Just enough to sting a little bit.
Oh, why torment me? I already torment myself.
Well, mostly because you had me locked in here with a lynch mob. This is not how we do things in France.
Oh.
Now, who is the father for that poor undead girl? Not undead, it was the poor girl who was dead.
He puts his face in his hands and he says,
Did you forget to pull out?
"What a horrid way to put it."
Bro. He was about to say so anyway.
Oh, no, no, no.
My Anna, my child. I shall burn in hell forever.
That is certainly true. And I think you will find that Anna and the child belong to God, not you.
What was the little satchel that was buried with him? What am I missing? What did your man take away?
It was the hangman's rope, my rope. And it was the little blanket that she started to make. He's just rubbing his hands together and...
Father, I am having the strong urge to cave in this man's skull.
And
Please forgive me. And then I'll just back away. I'll back out of the room.
Anton, it is not prudent for you to murder this man at this time. Don't forget we're the law.
This is why I'm leaving.
Brother,
Patient, my friend. Patient.
Brother Franz, would you close the door, please? I'd like to sit down so that I imagine this priest is sitting. I'd like to sit down as well so I'm eye to eye with him.
Okay.
Oh, you're alone in there with him.
No, I assumed you two were in with me. But if you
Oh, no, I
walked
backed out of the room.
Oh, I thought you just backed up. Okay.
No. I wanted out to prevent myself from taking his head off.
Well, fair
Sure.
enough. I don't need to be alone with him. I just don't want everyone to hear,
Sure. I'll go.
So-
I'll guard the door.
All right. I want to look at him and say, Father Matthias, you have confessed to the murder, the double murder, if you will. But that is not what we were sent to this town to investigate. We are here because of the missing and mutilated children. Now, after arriving here, we found 2 other horrible crimes, or incidents. Your own Anna's death, and the death of the minor. It seems in such a short span of time, unlikely that all of these tragedies would occur if they were unrelated. What do you know?
I know. No. I don't know anything about the children, I swear. I swear I know nothing.
You know nothing about the children. What about the mine collapse?
As far as I know, it was an accident.
Now, Father, hear me.
Say so.
I am not accusing you of murdering the children or the minor. I simply want to know if any connection between the events occurs to you.
I do not know of any.
Suppose I were to say, and I'm just going to eye Brother Franz for a moment. Suppose I were to say that we had evidence that there was a witch in the town. Someone who had placed a curse upon people to act out of character. Who would you think that might be?
A witch? No, I cannot think of anybody being a witch. There are townsfolk who are being superstitious and not turning to God in these matters. I don't
What
think
townsfolk?
a lot of them. Not all of them, of course, but I don't think that in this.
Well, of those who
I
would
haven't
not...
seen any evidence of anybody acting like a witch.
Well... Organs removed from the bodies of children. Children supposedly killed by animals, but not eaten. There can be no godly cause for this.
I agree with you. In many towns, it is the midwife that people look to as the witch, as the one who is guilty of these crimes. But I am not saying that that is the case here. I am just saying she is the only other person in town besides Ritter and the Medicus who know about anatomy so well.
Speaking of Ritter and the Medicus, why were you so convinced that they were doers of evil when you found them with Anton? Was it just the dug-up grave, or were there other matters preceding?
I just wanted to lay the blame elsewhere. I wanted to perpetuate my crime.
Fair enough. Father, I am not a man of God. I am not sure that I believe in such a thing. But if there is, you're going to burn in hell.
I know. He just starts bawling again.
I will leave you with this one consolation. I lied. There's no evidence of a witch. I just wanted to know what you'd say.
Lying is a sin, he says through blubbering.
Yeah, but we're cops. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna leave.
Brother Ernst, I pray for your soul daily.
Thank you, Brother Franz. Well, that yielded nothing.
We still do not know who is taking the children.
Well, you're down in the basement area. Do you want to check that out while you're here?
Yep. Let's look around. We've been given permission to search the whole house. We may as well do it.
Really, the only other area besides this hallway with the rooms, and the only thing you're going to find in the other rooms is basically it's set up like a cell room, each room. So there's really nothing to find.
Well, I rolled a 1 anyway.
The other large area, like I said before, has what looks like furniture or something covered with tarps or the tarpaulins, sheets, stuff like that. And there's a door way in the back.
way in the back.
It's kind of a large room.
Okay.
So it's a big house. So if you think about it, the whole basement area has that one little hallway with those 3 rooms, and then the rest of it is that big open space.
Well, let's go check out that one doorway in the back.
You trying the knob then?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's locked, I see.
It is locked.
And one of
Does
you
the
big
key
guys
fit?
kick this in.
I roll for
Control
kicking.
finesse is all it takes, and I'll try the key.
You have the key.
The key works. But you can still kick it in if you want to.
Dang it. I just rolled for kicking. Another 3.
Excellent kicking, Brother Franz. Door's already unlocked. You kick it all the way open.
Slam! I assume,
right.
are you going to win?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
I kick it in and I step in.
Okay.
Grab a light
What
source
do I-
and bring it if we can.
I do have
Here-
a few torches.
There's
Well-
also a lantern hanging on the wall by the door.
Yeah, like we're in someone's house. I'm sure there's a candle or something. Yeah. Lantern. Click, click, click.
So
That's me lighting.
here, before you, with the light radiating out, you have found an underground cavern with an underground river.
Joy, oh joy!
Oh, Anton, the underground. Your home.
Yes, indeed.
You're kind of a weird guy, Anton.
On the shore, there's some crates, and there's a small boat and a small dock.
Do we want to go across the water, or do we need to go elsewhere first?
Across the water, if you head out a little bit further, you'll be able to see is basically just the cavern. There's really not anything across there.
I would like to pry open one of the crates, please.
Okay, inside there, what you find is you find gold, but it's not quite refined, but it's not what you would anticipate coming straight from a mine. It's of various sizes, but for the most part, you can fit them in your hand.
Unrefined ore.
Ernst, you are rich.
Ernst, did Viola not say they mined iron and not gold?
She did say iron.
Things start to add up.
Sure. I believe you might want to stick some of these ores in your little satchel. For security purposes.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Agreed. What was that? You have a parrot?
So behind you is no, I'm kidding.
So, I have a thought. We found a note from Viola lamenting the loss of the key. Yet here are crates of gold ore. I wonder If she was not shipping this gold out, but receiving it, perhaps the source of the wealth that pays for the house and the maids and servants above us.
I thought those were being paid by the mayor.
No.
Whose
The mayor
debts were
was-
being paid by the mayor?
Just Anna's.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
The corpse.
A very intriguing theory, Ernst.
Does this underground waterway, does it go two directions or just one?
It does go two directions. By now, though, you guys would have seen where the mountain is, and I think the mayor told you that the mine was in the mountain, so you would know which direction that the mine would be in. So for you guys, that would be upriver.
I say we get in this boat and we head upriver to the mine.
I
is
suppose
very
that's a
true.
row.
Let's close the door first so no one knows we came this way.
And lock it, if you will, Anton.
I'll go and lock the door.
Okay. Do you do anything with the crate?
I will pocket a one or two pieces of the gold ore, not so many that it makes it hard to move around. Not so many that it's obvious.
Wow, your pockets are so fat.
I'll stick one in Anton's pocket
Okay.
too.
So
Zoop.
We do have a boat, my friend.
Yes, let's go to the mine. If indeed this gold is coming from the mine.
We must seek out the source, I agree. And then I begin rowing the boat.
As we travel, I postulate another theory. Suppose this miner is not dead at all, this Joseph Mills. Suppose the cave-in did not kill him, but blocked him off from the outside, so that he could mine the gold in secret. Suppose he's been
This is
living
not a
by...
thought that had crossed my mind.
Suppose he's been living by working in the mine, but traveling here to pick up food and other necessities from the house, all outside the eyes of man.
Yeah, but what does it have to do with the missing children?
Again, I know not.
And with
Perhaps slave labor?
Holy hell, Anton. I think that's it.
what did you
I think
say?
we're gonna find a bunch of child slaves in the mine.
Oh, slave labor.
And when they die of exhaustion, they mutilate the bodies of these dear children and lay about their organs? What madness! What heinous indignity and crime!
That part does not make sense yet. We have no choice but to gather more information.
I'm going to assume you guys are having this conversation while you're boating along.
Yep.
Yeah.
Along.
Yeah, this is a mid-row conversation.
Yeah, and we're singing row, row, row your boat. As we do it as well.
Okay. It's not a difficult trip. It's kind of It's not a short trip either, but you guys get to an area where you see another dock coming up, and it looks like the river's turning real harsh, and you can hear the water. The sound of the water is growing larger, so you can tell that the water's becoming more dangerous after that dock. And the water in that turn is pretty swift.
Okay.
So you're going to want to make that dock.
Yeah, let's do it.
Who's rowing?
I am.
Perfect.
Hercules.
I do believe you
Yeah.
get a bane for your strength, right?
A boon.
Boon. I meant to say, why do I do that? I always say bane. I mean a boon.
Because I will be a bane to bad rolls.
Oh no!
What were-
You have a hero die.
You do have a hero die. I suggest you use
What's a hero die again? I'm sorry. I
It's a
can reroll?
It's a once per session reroll.
I will use this hero die. Oh, I'm praying to God that it's not a 1 again.
You have a 2. You can take stress to make it higher.
I will take a stress to make it higher.
Okay.
If you do, it becomes a 3. You can take
I have
one
something
more.
called slippery. Can I help with that?
Slippery. What does slippery do?
Roll to escape bad situations on a 4+.
How what number do I need to meet to make this happen?
Okay, you're going to make it. It's the condition you make it in at this point. With the 1, you weren't gonna make it.
And with the 2?
With the 2, you're going to crash into the dock. And everybody's going to have to roll to see if they can kind of leap out of the boat and get themselves onto shore.
Well, she took a stress, so that does make it a 3.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, you're making a hard landing into the dock.
Damn it, Ernst, I told you the gold was too heavy.
Sorry, it's just so valuable.
Madam. Okay, here
You
we
got-
goes. You know, I don't think this electronic dice like me. Oh, look at me pass successfully.
All
I
right.
hope you guys do well.
Here we go.
No injuries for brother.
That's right. Look at these muscles. Look at these
Oh,
mighty
no.
fuse.
Anton.
Anton got a 2.
Can I say that I was carrying Anton?
I have cat-like, which makes my miraculous save a 4+,
Okay.
and I got a 4. So that's
Yeah, maybe I land first and then Brother Franz lands on top of me.
You know, I was
Safely,
throwing
as
my
always.
donkey. I was carrying my donkey over my shoulders this whole time, and we kind of just roll on top of you together.
So, Ernst and brother make it, and Anton, you're like hanging on to the dilapidated, busted dock that's about to give. So someone needs to save your butt.
Yeah, I'm going for that, but I'm not very strong.
I'll do it because I get
Okay.
a boon to strength rolls.
Roll
So-
good then.
I rolled a 3 and a 1.
Okay, you've got him grabbed.
Woof.
Yeah.
And I think since you're strong, you can probably just woof him right out of the water.
Oof.
That's pretty close, guys.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, you're most welcome, my friend. More people, I understand, do not like the water.
No, it would have been a shame for me to have to get clean.
You're almost too clean at this point.
What a pity.
So this basically almost looks like the other area. There's some crates here as well. Except instead of a door, there's just like an opening to the outside.
Okay. To the outside, like, or the greater part of the mine.
Well, to beyond where you're at.
Okay. I will pass through that door.
Better wording. I should use that.
I will pass through that opening.
Okay. So where you find yourself is basically outside of a very small cave, surrounded by some trees. And you can see a little path leading from there.
Leading towards the cave or elsewhere?
Elsewhere.
Oh, we're coming out of the cave.
You can see the mountain up in the distance a little bit, like above the trees.
Okay.
And that path is basically heading that way.
Interesting. I expected this underground river thing to take us right to the mines, but we've come out elsewhere.
Yeah.
Let's follow the path.
The path is not very long, and you end up coming to a small stable, kind of like a staging area too. After just a short amount of time. I mean, it probably takes you 15-20 minutes to walk there. And this place there's really just one guy there, and a bunch of donkeys.
Donkey!
Yeah.
Did you lose any more donkeys, brother?
Oh, they look the same. 2 years, a tail, 4 legs.
And yet you deprived that stableman we met before of the donkey he had, claiming it was yours and you recognized it.
Of course. One donkey is the same as another donkey.
Brother Franz. You know
They
what?
smell the same too.
You're right.
And then as we walk up, I go,
Are you new miners? What are you doing here?
We're the Fuzz.
What?
I mean, we have come to investigate the disappearances of the children of the town.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Are you working for
who
the
are you?
captain?
Do you live in Dornfeld?
Yes, right now I'm handling the donkeys, but I live in Dornfeld.
your
I'm
name?
Hans.
Go ahead.
Oh, what is your name?
Hans.
Hans what?
Hans Francis.
That
That
sounds
is
made
not-
up.
That is not the name that you
Never.
gave us.
What did you
That's
say,
not-
Franz?
what?
That is not the name that Viola gave us.
It's not. What
No.
name did Viola give us?
She gave
Are
us
you-
3 names. Dan, Arnold, and Karen.
Oh, those were
No.
the miners.
I
that
know
worked-
them.
Yes.
They take shifts in the mine. I hardly go to the mine anymore. And he lifts up his leg, and he's missing half of it.
Ew. What happened there?
Mining accident.
Oh. But you should consider getting like a stick or something to tie to that so it looks like, so you can walk around it better.
He does have a stick on it.
Oh.
He just lifted it up so he could show you that he's not mining anymore. Because
You just said half his leg was gone. I was like, whatever.
I guess the way I worded it did sound more grotesque.
A better stick. A good stick.
Well, maybe if I made more money.
A leg stick.
Here, I found this. No. No, I'm not giving him my gold. What do they mine in the mine here?
Well, they haul stuff out. I don't know what. They keep telling me they're not finding anything but samples.
But when you
They
worked
find
in
a
the
lot
mine,
of samples, though.
before your
No,
injury, when you worked in the mine, what were they mining?
No, I was injured like 3 years ago. That was iron.
Iron.
Yes.
And you say they find no more iron, but they continue to take out boxes.
Yes, I don't know what she thinks she's looking for. Well, I don't know why she has them haul her dirt.
I do.
Oh,
Let's
yeah?
go to the mine.
Oh, you're gonna want a donkey. That
Really?
trail will take you half the time with a donkey, maybe less.
Oh, speaking of this trail, do you know what's in the other direction?
That direction, and he points towards a larger trail that could fit a cart. That's town, Thornfeld. Don't you
No,
know
I want
where
to
you-
point back the direction we came from. Do you know where we came from?
Yes, I saw you come out of the woods there.
We followed a
Take
small
the
trail.
crates there.
We
Take the
followed a
crates
small
there.
trail.
It's easier to move down the water.
Have you ever been with them when they do that?
No.
So you don't know where they take the crates.
They take it to be sampled.
Where?
Oh, where exactly? No, I don't know that. I assume a bigger city.
How much for a donkey?
Oh, does not cost anything.
Great, we'll take 5.
I mean a silver. A piece.
I have something real shiny like silver. I'm gonna pull out my dagger.
Free. They're free.
Excellent.
Joke.
What a kind sir you are. Let's take these donkeys and off to the mine.
Brother Franz, you'll have to teach me how to ride a donkey.
It is not so much as riding a donkey as carrying a donkey.
Well, I am not capable of carrying the donkey.
Come, it is not so difficult. Reading is so much harder.
The donkeys do really well on this trail. They're very used to the trail, but it is very steep and dangerous. They're going up pretty high. It does take a couple of hours to get up to the mine shaft where you are headed.
Okay. Well, here we are.
So,
By now, is it morning?
yeah, I would think by now the light of day is starting to peek over. Or maybe even pre-morning, just before.
Does anybody know any good riding songs?
Riding
If-
songs.
If I were to sing, the donkeys would run in terror.
Oh, I should have you guys roll on the chart.
Oh, what are we rolling for?
I like the spooky sound of the chart. The chart!
The chart.
The chart called My Donkey is an Ass.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah. What do we roll?
here.
You showed me this chart. I forget it.
I do remember.
Is it a D6 or
Did
what?
I send it to you?
I've seen the My Donkey is an Ass chart, or maybe you just described it.
I don't
No,
have...
she did send us a paper at one point.
Okay.
At the moment, I don't think I have it separate from my notes. So did I put it in chat?
Oh, is it the meat? Like the
Yep,
horses
donkey-
either poorly trained or in poor health, you take a bane on any rolls made while mounted?
No, you
that's
sent
the
us a Doc X file, a Donkey Ash chart.
Yeah, it's a separate from the book. I made a
Hold on.
separate one for the donkeys.
Yeah, I
pulling it
got
up.
it here.
We'll say that that a bunch of sparrows like flew across the trail, which
Yeah.
can spook.
Mine panicked and ran in a random direction.
Oh, great.
Bolts to a quote-unquote far position.
Okay, so it either ran back down the trail or up the trail. So we can do an odds and even for that.
Yours is quietly determined, unfazed
Yep.
by chaos.
Nice.
Brother Franz, wild kicking, begins kicking wildly. PC rolls to stay mounted.
Better roll to stay mounted.
And
Like a pro.
would you roll? I didn't see it.
A 6.
Oh, I was okay. Cool.
Whoops.
So
Well-
what direction did the donkey head?
Now, whichever direction odds is.
Odds was up. So lucky you. You got far ahead of your compatriots.
All right.
Maybe even passing the donkey that was kicking. All right, so you reach the top.
Yes. What do we find there?
Well, you find the opening of the mine shaft.
Oh, good.
Of course, some pickaxes and probably a place where they've got a fire where they could probably eat lunch. I need to find my spot. But I assume you guys are going in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now's the time for that
So-
torch.
For sure.
Okay, yeah, I'll pull out my torch and light it.
Okay, so for several feet, there's no offshoots. Then you guys come to like a T intersection where you can go left or right.
Which one seems to go further down? Or at a steeper angle down, I guess.
The right one.
We gotta head that way. Wait a minute. Better question, maybe. Which one has more footprints?
Um,
I can roll for that.
Yeah, they honestly equally have the same amount of
Okay.
footprints.
Well, I say that we take the right one. What I'd like to find is the cave-in. Though I suppose we should also find what they're mining now.
Yeah, it doesn't. It seems like only certain people are aware of what's being mined here now.
The people who are doing the mining, of course.
We don't know that they're not being blindfolded and just brought somewhere.
If they are blindfolded, how could they know when they found something to dig out of the wall?
Well, I mean, blindfolded when they were at the T intersection. And just
Oh, well,
take them somewhere, and then
perhaps.
when it was time to work, take the blindfold
Perhaps they
off.
don't know the route, but they certainly know what they're digging.
Sure.
I say right because it seems to go deeper into the mountain than left does, but we can always come back and go the other way.
Right it is.
All right. Get it.
All right.
Can
Eventually,
I mark where we're going with my chalk?
yep.
Smart.
That's smart.
So you guys follow this route for a little ways, and there's another section that goes off to the right again, and then this one kind of curves a little bit and then goes to the left. And you've gone a ways. It's not like a few feet. It's
So is this another like junction where we have to choose, or it just the only passage turns that way?
well, yeah, you're going to choose whether to go to the right or to continue basically on the same
Got it.
path.
Is there a difference this time?
Does one
in-
path look? Oh, go ahead. I'm going to ask the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
does one path seem more different or more dangerous than the other side?
I was going to ask, does one seem to go down at a steeper angle? Same thing I asked last time.
The one you're following kind of looks like it's starting to go up a little bit and curve eventually. And the other one, you can't really tell.
Okay.
Each of you roll for me.
Or
The
Fine.
only guy comfortable in the dark and in holes is rolling twos.
So
you can take stress if you want. I don't know what we're rolling for.
That's fine.
a couple of you kind of start to feel the hair on the back of your neck stand up.
Stop that.
Hmm.
Stop it, Anton. Don't blow on people.
I turn around. Dagger
There's
in
nothing-
hand.
Nothing there.
I proceed forward, dagger in hand.
Are you staying on the same path, or
I think I'd like to go right. I'd like to go down the passage to the right because I don't think going up is the thing we should do.
okay?
I don't know what I'm basing that on really, but I feel like we want to head down.
I think that's left then, because the right one that we were on curves around and goes slightly up.
No, that's the one that we're on. She said the straight path curves around and goes up, but there's a branch to the right that we can't tell which way it goes. Right?
Correct.
Yeah.
All right, into the unknown.
So you follow this one for a while. And by this point, all three of you are starting to feel the hair on your neck stand up. And you've come to a T-junction. And they all look pretty level.
Okay.
But the one that is going straight, like if you were to continue onward, says no access. Or it has a big X.
One thing I've learned about this town is always go where people don't want you.
Once more into the darkness, then, shall we?
Yep.
Yes, this makes sense to me. If you don't want people to go in, you make it dangerous signs. Oh no, be afraid.
Or the danger sign's there, my friend, because there's a big hole.
You have a light, and you have Antoine. You will be all right.
Let us find out which one it is.
Yeah, we gotta go X-ward.
So you continue forward, and eventually you get to a point where there's just a makeshift wooden door.
I will makeshift open it.
It's locked.
Bronze. Wait,
The
key.
key work?
Anton had it.
The key doesn't work in this door.
Okay,
I kicked the door. I roll for
Yeah.
kick.
here we go.
Oh,
Roll for
okay.
kick.
And I'm going to roll that with the boon.
Oh yeah.
Roll your boom.
Oh, that is a 1 and a 5.
Okay, easy enough. Because all you needed was a 3 to kick that weak door down.
All right.
Is there a
What-
boom?
What is beyond?
There's no boom. Just a crunchy crunch. So, in here is a chamber. And probably the first thing that draws your eye is this, for lack of a better word for what you might know in that time period, is a mural on the wall. It's circular and it doesn't make any sense. It looks like a lot of black, straight, and curved lines kind of jumbled around. None are crossing each other, but they're just kind of jumbled around together. They almost make you dizzy to look at.
We don't recognize what these lines are.
No.
Is there anything else in the room?
There is. There are bones.
Little ones?
There's a lot of bones. And there are little ones. But when you get a closer look at them, you know that these did not come from human children.
Okay.
You're not sure what they came from, but the rib cages aren't right. They're too they're too big around. All of the skeletons, all of the skulls are like piled up in one spot. And every single one of them the where there should be like a jaw for a human, there's no jaw. There's just this missing, like almost like triangular space.
Oh.
And the other, like, arm bones and leg bones, they're kind of the right, like, size, but they're not really the right makeup. So, like, we kind of have, I don't know how to describe it. They're, like, more solid, where there might be, like, 2 sets of bones next to each other for us. There's, like, 1. Or, several bones in the foot. There's less, if that makes sense.
Does it look
Goblins.
like a natural skeleton or like pieced together skeletons? Like, say someone was gluing a nature project.
They look like real bones. The other thing that you notice is blood. Old blood. Not fresh blood. It's on the bones, it's on the floor, it's on the walls. It's on a journal that is sitting there.
Ooh, writing.
The
Are there
only
any
thing
other...
it's
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. The only thing it's not on is this small, like, rock that had, like, an archaic drawing of some type of bird. I'm going to put the journal in the chat.
Are there any other exits from the room besides how we came in?
No. But there is, to one side, there is a place where it looks like there was a cave-in.
Okay.
Like there was a cave-in, so it's been excavated?
No, where the cave-in is still there, but
So the cave-in may have been caused by these tiny creatures.
that should have popped through.
It did. I'm just...
Opening it now.
Yeah. Taking a second to get it up where I can display it. Miller's Journal. Okay. It's uploading. Here we go. Okay.
Once you have that, does somebody want to read it?
Sure.
It says Miller's Journal, Player's Handout, Age, Blood Smeared Version. Brittle, yellowed, and water warped. Do you have it open, Yuri, since you're the one that can read?
Yes, I do it. Page fragment, entry 1. The handwriting is neat, controlled. They found him, my husband. I would not let the miners stop digging, not while I could still hear him calling. The mountains followed him once. I would not let it keep him. They dug deeper and deeper, past the old shafts, until they found that mural. I still cannot describe it properly. A round shape, vast, smooth, with a color that is not a color. Not blue, not brown, not purple, not black, not red, yet blood red when the lantern catches it wrong. I feel it even now, behind my eyes. Entry 2. Ink pressure increases, letters lean forward as though hurried. A voice spoke in my head, a sound without sound. It hurt, like thought splitting apart, yet I understood. I knew. It told me what it wanted and what it would give me. I tried to resist. I did. But why should I? Why would I? I will bring it what it wants. The writing becomes jagged, words repeat, margins show tiny scratches shaped like tally marks. Those lice-ridden miners demand more coin for their silence, but it cannot be helped. It shows me where the gold sleeps, pure veins, endless. But it keeps sending the pieces back. I wish it wouldn't do that. I have to scrub the gold clean. Scrub and scrub and scrub. No matter. Gold, gold. The lines in the journal tilt sharply upward. Smears suggest the page was shaken while written. I tried it. It worked. More gold for my dead son than all the living brats of the village. It told me how many it needs. How many? This is dated yesterday. It's barely legible. The words disappear into scribbles. Too much suspicion. Eyes everywhere. Talking, whispering. I may have to kill some adults. Yes. Maybe it will reward me for shutting them up. Something good, something shiny, something for me. They shouldn't have looked. And then notes scrawled in the margins, possibly added later. Don't listen. The mural is watching even in the dark. I can still hear the voice. No. It hears me. And then the rest of the journal looks like it's been torn out.
As soon as I hear the part about the mural, I go over and light it on fire.
Okay. You cannot. It's made out of rock. You guys, I need you all to roll a D6.
This is a sanity check, isn't it?
Also, can I roll it with a boon because I have resistance against mind-altering effects? Does
Yes.
this count?
Yes.
Okay. Also, sorry, I could not read it with a German accent.
That's okay.
Yeah, 1.
I rolled
Oh.
a 1 and a 2.
Anton, those hero dice come back every session. You better use yours now at the end.
Yeah, I will use mine for sure. 6.
Whew.
Okay.
Brother Franz
I
not doing
will
so
take
hot,
a stress to roll that into a 3, if possible.
though. In order to yeah, you can make that a 3. I think if this works like other games with other EZD6 games with stress, getting to 3 stress makes you take a strike of damage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is 5 stress, lose a strike.
Oh, 5 stress. Okay.
At least for me, for my class.
Yeah, it can be
Oh,
different.
you have a thing.
It can be different per person.
Okay.
Can I take more stress to bring it up to a 4? No, you know what? I'll stick with the 3.
You don't need to because you're not going to take an immediate strike from this mural.
Psychic
Okay.
damage.
But who was it that believed in the little people? Was that Anton?
Yep.
Okay. You feel something warm in your pocket.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'll stick my hand in my pocket.
Okay, you have pulled out that rock that has the picture of the bird on it.
Oh. I don't remember putting this in there.
And when you hold that in your hand, you kind of hear and see a vision of, I guess I should probably text it to you, eh?
Sure, if you'd like.
You can decide whether to share it with everybody or not.
Cindy, are you aware of the time?
No, I'm not. Oh, why? It's late.
Yeah.
Well, I'll share it with everybody then. Let's make it faster.
Okay.
What you hear is it's also a vision, but you see children, what you assume to be the children from this town, and you hear, "I want her blood." And you see the miller. And you see a drop of blood splatter on that rock.
Got it.
And you see the children reunite with their families.
Pretty clear message. And I will relay that to the group. I have just had a very strange vision, my friends. Somebody or something wants the miller. Her blood must touch this stone. I'm okay with these.
You know, if it were an everyday run-of-the-mill murder, I'd be okay with it. I don't know about offering someone to a dark god or whatever this is.
Well, this rock was warm and fuzzy. I don't think this is for a dark god.
You guys next see these lines on the mural start to move. And eventually, I mean, it almost makes you dizzy. And it does make you kind of nauseous and stuff. But eventually, they make one large picture of a raven and then several smaller ones. And they start flying in a circle. And then the whole thing, like, almost like it wasn't there. You still have the rock, though.
Yeah, I will keep the rock in my pocket.
So the mural's gone?
As far as you can tell.
I want to go over and touch the wall where it was.
You fall to your... No. No, you don't feel anything. It just feels like normal, everyday mine rock.
Brother Franz, what do you make of this place?
What's that? We saw the weird squigglies. You see me immediately make the sign of the cross and start praying like a Hail Mary and praying to Saint Michael, saying, Saints and Saint Michael.
Once that happens, you start feeling the ground shake.
Oh. That's not good when you're under it.
It's not.
Guys, I recommend we depart.
This is a place of evil. I agree.
Yep. I like to be the most evil thing in any place I'm in. Let's get out of here.
All right, I'll run with them.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the last one to run out And I think just as I'm like walking out the door, I'm going to sort of clasp my hands and bow briefly to the area that the rock was in. Sort
Okay.
of face that area and bow. No prayers or anything. And then I'll close the door.
The broken door?
Yep.
Very good. There's like one little thing left on the hinge, and you can just... doop.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, let's get out of here.
You guys can find your way out thanks to the chalk. When you get outside, you are met with something else you've never seen before, and that is that the sky is filled, as the sun is rising, with a murmuration of ravens. Just so many ravens. Have you guys ever seen a murmuration?
Yeah.
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 Weird.
Ravens don't usually do that. I've never seen it. A lot of ravens here. And I assume you're going to mount the donkeys.
If they haven't run off,
Or do
yeah.
you want to run? No, they haven't run off. As you head down the mountain on your donkey, you do notice that one raven in particular is broken off as the others are flying away. And it's just kind of keeping with you. Do you guys plan on... Well, I guess not. You kind of busted up the boat. You're going to go...
just go down the side of the mountain, right?
Well, you're going down the side of the mountain. You get down the mountain just fine. I was going to ask if you were going to go down the river or... But you guys busted up the boat.
Yeah, I guess we're not going down the river. We'll take the.
I guess
donkey.
you're going
I'm
into
fine.
town a donkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brother Franz is fine with not going down underground places anymore.
That's fair.
Do we want to put a pin in it for next week, or are we pretty close to wrapping up tonight?
We're pretty close to wrapping up.
Okay.
And as you guys make it to town, everything's chaos. And what you're basically entering is the townsfolk are stirred up, and they are trying to lynch Ritter and the Medicus for the missing children now. The miller is spurring this on. The mayor is just kind of standing there gape-eyed. He's not exactly sure what to do.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Franz, give that journal to the captain.
Yeah, and
The
you know what?
captain-
Actually, Brother Franz is going to march up directly to the miller and go, "Evil one!" and punch her lights out.
Ooh, give me a roll.
Like, "Thou shalt not abide witches." 5.
Easy. You have knocked this woman out. The mayor is dumbfounded because he was actually pulling out his what is that called? Letter opener, and about to stab her because she was in his face screaming at him to help with the lynching and stuff.
Okay.
So she's now knocked out on the ground. What's your next plan?
I'm going to say, "Halt! In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Almighty, I adjure you to stop. We have found the witch."
That does get everybody's attention. Witch? What witch?
Read to them from the journal, Brother Franz.
"In the mines, we have found a journal in the hand of Viola." And I read the journal.
And I will
That pretty
describe
much clears it for everybody.
Yeah, I will describe the bones that we found and everything.
Like, we must write to, I don't know, the Archbishop. We must write to the Archbishop and exorcise the evil in this place.
How big is the rock?
It's about palm size.
Yeah.
Like a good size skipping rock. Maybe a bit too large and heavy for that, but
I want to place it sort of under her head and then like dig a hole in her neck. I want to stand on my shovel and like push it through and decapitate her so that all the blood runs onto the stone.
okay.
Well,
I'm not going to make you roll for that.
she was already unconscious.
Right.
The stone didn't need her unconscious. It said
Well,
bleed
brother,
on.
Didn't. I was
Brother Franz did her a mercy.
They start letting Ritter and the Medicus down. People start calming down. They're a little shocked by the decapitation, but everybody is then distracted by the missing children just walking from various directions of the woods back into town. And immediately their families obviously just run to them. And there's nothing wrong with the kids. They're fine, healthy. The only one that didn't return was the miller's son, obviously, because he was already passed away.
I am sorry, Bon Ami. I know this was not what you had in plan, but it is what I was told to do. And it seems to have worked out.
And you said you put those gold nuggets in your pockets?
Yeah, I had a couple, and I put one in Anton's pocket as well.
You feel something strange happen in your pockets if you put gold in them.
I will.
Something
Look.
it's like changes shape.
What's going on in there?
It's just like dirt and sand. There's no gold.
Okay.
Oh, this is much better.
Fool's gold. Fool's gold.
Brother Franz, I cannot write. Can you take a dictation for me?
You know, my writing is not that good.
Well,
We need Sir Kalen, but Sir Kalen has had the diarrhea.
well, that's speaking of that. That's what I was going to say. I just wanted to leave a note for anyone that might come looking for me. Fuck this whole place. I'm going off to wherever Kalen went.
The mayor runs up to you, Ernst,
Yeah.
and he gives you his letter opener.
Stab
He
him with
says, "This has been nothing but bad luck. I don't want it." And he turns and walks away.
Wait, what is it cursed? I
Just-
Put it in the pocket. I know there was something about that letter opener. It was in the note that we brought.
Okay. That's basically it. I changed up
Okay.
a few things because you guys changed up a few things, but
It
when you
happens.
change things, I have to change. But
Yeah.
so basically, I guess for unanswered questions, the letter opener, he stole that from a clerk in the Capitol. He just
Okay.
lifted it off the table and walked off. And what else?
So he thinks that was cursed. So, like, what's with the little people and the
Maybe it is.
children?
Was
I
she
didn't
murdering?
get to fight anybody.
Was she murdering children? But then they were all alive.
No children died. Well, except for her son.
Sure, her son died. We knew that. But what about the bones in the cave that were not human?
You might find out someday.
Oh.
I'm guessing they're tied to the ravens that were flying around.
I know. I thought we'd have
sure.
a battle with ravens. Maybe next time.
I thought they were goblins that were eating children. I don't know what that. I don't know. Could have been anything.
Evil Fae.
When we question the kids, like, where do they say they were all this time?
They just say we were having fun.
Were you with
We
someone?
were.
I think those kids are changelings.
Yeah. You've dumbfounded the GM.
No, they're not going to tell you where they were. They're just going to tell you they had fun, and that's about it.
Okay.
I think we should kidnap all those children and keep a watch on them.
Not in that day and age. The miller's husband really did die by just being crushed in a mining accident. There was nothing.
I thought he was
Yeah.
murdered.
It seemed like the cave-in was before she started going crazy, after we found that journal. But there's definitely some sort of evil presence that did something to her in there. All right,
Was it
well,
evil?
hopefully we'll find
Or
out.
Because
was her part-
was it because it was evil or because she was evil?
yeah, that's what my thought was.
Well, she went
She was-
crazy.
Wacko.
She went crazy, and there were inhuman skeletons and some sort of magic mural in there.
You can be a not nice person though and still be sane.
Also, there was... Yeah, sure, you can be
True.
a not nice person to still be sane, and you can be insane and be nice. But what I'm saying is there's supernatural stuff involved here, because the gold turned into dirt, there was a mural, and then there wasn't. There were non-human skeletons.
Yeah.
Something weird.
I just think Anton would disagree with it being an evil feeling.
Okay. Yeah, because you like the little people.
Oh, that's interesting.
But there is also mentions of a color that's not a color, and something calling to her from inside the cave. Anyway, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I think if there was anything evil in the cave, it was probably her.
No spoilers, huh, Cindy?
No spoilers.
Ernst
ask
is
my
not
wife.
gonna.
It drives her nuts. I do not give
Ernst is not going to argue this. Ernst is already off peeing with Kaylin.
Ernst got paid, he doesn't care.
He's been peeing since yesterday. All right, Cindy, thanks so much for this. This was a great finale of our mystery, of this particular mystery. Anyway, we'll be back next week. I don't know who's playing. I know Chris is, and Yuri. You said you're okay for next week, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Are we
So
putting
we'll
the
be.
same characters, or are we doing new ones?
I'd like to play Ernst some more.
It's
if you
really up
guys
to you.
are doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got a good team here.
Man.
But
Well,
might
Lena
get-
can
Yeah, it'll be fun
persist.
to have the same characters. It'll be fun.
yeah, but we might get one or two more. We'll see. And then on Friday, Shadows of the Abyss, episode 11. Thanks everyone for watching. We've gone over by 32 minutes, and we still have 93 viewers. So that's great. Thanks for staying up with us, guys.